Ninjas. Ninjas are characters that spend their lives learning to be proficient in almost any weapon they pick up. Ninjas are all experts at karate attacks, making them deadly with or without a weapon. A ninja will usually specialize in fighting with two ninja swords, long, thin, slightly curved swords, a set of nunchucks, or quarterstaff. Ninjas are of average to taller than average height and wear a suit of close-fitting clothes to allow them easy movement. A ninja usually has a mask covering his face, with only his eyes uncovered, as this helps him stay unseen in the dark. A ninja may have light armor, but they usually rely on their speed to dodge hits. A good outfit for a ninja to start with is the weapon of specialization. For ninja stars, 2 hunting knives and 4 smoke bombs. Smoke bombs create a small crater in the ground in which the ninja can hide, thus seeming to vanish in the smoke. Due to the speed that ninjas have, they get 3 attacks per attack round, for the regular 2 of most players. Ninjas can also jump about 8 feet, or easily jump up to a second-story window. Ninjas can also find some traps, though this is not a specialty and doesn't always work. Ninjas have some magic abilities due to their understanding of their bodies. They can focus their inner power, their inner GI forces, to help them attack. They have mana for 13 spell slots. Due to ninjas' great speed and understanding of the world around them, they can sense spells that are about to hit them and have 1 chance to dodge them. Ninjas start with the following spells. Yoko. The caster can strike the target with 3 times as much power as usual. Duration is dice dependent. Enhanced Stealth. Caster moves more quietly and is harder to detect. Duration is dice dependent. Some ninja spells are minor spells. Silence. An area of quiet surrounds the target in the size, square feet, of 1 roll of the die. Duration is dice dependent. Gecko spell. Caster climbs with the ease of a gecko. Duration is dice dependent. Unrevealed Stealth. The individual does not set off any traps, magical or non-magical, that may be crossed. Duration is dice dependent. Ashi Okit. The target can change their stance so that they cannot be knocked down while the spell is active. Duration is dice dependent. May. The target can strike to the front with 5 times as much power as usual. Duration is dice dependent. Sweeping Block. The caster can block any non-magical attack and then sweep the target off their feet and onto the floor in front of them, knocking them unconscious for 1 turn. Elbow Block. The caster's elbow becomes encased in armor and can block attacks with the elbow. Duration is dice dependent. Mid-level spells. Downward Block. The caster can sweep the target down to the floor, crushing them to fall into unconsciousness for 2 turns. Joden. The caster can now hit the forehead, the neck, and the upper chest 3 times as powerful as normal in the same turn. Duration is dice dependent. Geddon. The caster can strike the belly, groin, and upper thigh 3 times as powerful as normal in the same turn. Duration is dice dependent. Yud Tanden. The target can now block all non-magical attacks with their forearms. Duration is dice dependent. Ashibarai. The ninja can sweep their feet out and drop the target to the floor, knocking their breath out of them for 2 turns. Haizajiri. The ninja kicks out with such force that the target's knee is bent back and faces the opposite direction. Front Kick Snap. The ninja kicks out forward with such power that the target gets launched 30 feet. Toe Kick. The caster kicks out so strongly that the target gets a hole kicked in their neck with the caster's toes. Edged Foot. The caster's foot becomes a sharp blade and can cut through non-magical armor. Duration is dice dependent. Seiken. When a ninja's strike hits while the spell is active, the first 2 knuckles cause as much damage as a sledgehammer. Duration is dice dependent. Kama. The target receives 2 small sickles to fight with. These are enchanted to be strong and cut through armor and magical barriers. Duration is dice dependent. Pass Unseen. The caster leaves no tracks and cannot be tracked by normal or magical means. Duration is dice dependent. Grip of Flame. The caster's hands become encased in fire, and when they strike the target, it receives strike and fire damage. Duration is dice dependent. Major spells. Mawat. The target can duck around any attack when this mode is active. Duration is dice dependent. Jumping Front Round. The ninja kicks the target in the chest, caving in the ribs, and then a roundhouse kick breaks the hips of the target. Side snap kick. The caster kicks the target so hard that the head is ripped off and falls to one side. Muchimi. The target becomes super fat and can hardly move. Duration is dice dependent. Darkness claws. Caster grows 4 large claws made of shadow that rend the target. Duration is dice dependent. Zanshin. The target is now able to see the attack before it happens. Duration is dice dependent. Soto. The target can pull any body part from the inside to the outside. Atomy. The ninja can attack 4 vital points of their choosing in one round. Each of the attacks causes the target to lose all feeling in the area hit and not be able to use that area for 2 rounds. Duration is dice dependent. Te O Keet. The caster changes hands with the target, now holding the weapons that the target was holding. Dual katanas. Ninja creates 2 powerful glowing swords of magic energy that can destroy most magical and non-magical shields, and usually kill the individual behind a shield. Shadow travel. Caster can travel instantly between shadows. The caster must see both the beginning and the end points. Invisibility. Caster vanishes from sight for a certain time. Duration is dice dependent. While invisibly, the caster cannot be detected by magic or non-magic means. If the caster attacks or does magic, then the spell is broken. Cloning. 2 to 4 copies of the caster appear, each bearing the weapons of the caster when the spell was cast. Duration is dice dependent. The caster controls the actions of the clones. The clones cause damage, but the caster takes no damage if the clones are hit. Ninja Nuke. Caster unleashes a massive elemental attack that utterly destroys the targeted area up to 150 feet in all directions, and all in that area. After the attack, the caster is reduced to the strength of a child and needs 2 weeks of rest to recover. All companions caught in the blast area will die.